Welcome to Limitless, the Blind Beginnings podcast where seeing things differently inspires limitless possibilities. This podcast is being brought to you by Blind Beginnings, an organization based in Vancouver, Canada, that supports children and youth who are blind or partially sighted, along with their families. Limitless was created in order to inform, educate, entertain, and share stories from within the blind and partially sighted community in order to show the world that the opportunities for those who are blind or partially sighted are truly limitless. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce you to your host, the Executive Director and Founder of Blind Beginnings, Shawn Marcellet.
Welcome back to Limitless, the Blind Beginnings podcast. I'm your host, Shawn Marcellet. Thank you for joining us today. This is our 100th episode of Limitless. I am so excited, and we have a very, very special episode today to celebrate our 100 episodes. So we've got some of our regular co-hosts, Clement, Nika, and Ishita. Welcome, gang.
Hello.
Hi, it's great to be back.
Can you believe it? 100 episodes?
No,
it's fly.
I think Clement and Nika, you were in episode 1, weren't you?
I was browsing through like the old episodes, and I remember like the first one was called Why We Made a Podcast, and I'm like, that feels like so long ago.
Yeah, I believe I was.
I'm sure you were.
Off the top of my head, but I might have been, yes.
I think you both were. And Ishita joined us just a few months after we had launched. So you've been here for lots as well.
Yeah, I think I joined like episode 30-ish around that time. So,
all right. So we did a call out to our listeners looking for some people who wanted to test their limitless trivia knowledge by joining us today for a bit of a game. And I'm excited to have our former program coordinator, Emily, here. Welcome, Emily.
Hi, everyone, and congratulations, Limitless team, on 100 episodes.
Yes. So Emily was like listening to the podcast because it was her job. But I believe she went back in time. She went forward in time. She's continued to listen. So we'll see. We'll find out in a moment.
Oh, yeah.
And Kristy, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure. And congratulations on episode 100 as well. It's huge.
Thank you. So Kristy, you're pretty new to Blind Beginnings. Do you want to kind of explain how you came to be here and your experience of the podcast?
For sure. Yeah. Thanks, Shawn. Yeah. So we adopted a baby in September of 2021. So it hasn't been that many months. And she has a visual condition of congenital glaucoma. And not knowing a whole lot about partial vision and blindness, I was connected with Blind Beginnings and quickly found the podcast. And every night at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. or 12 p.m. or whatever time it was, I would listen and listen and listen while little River was trying to sleep or feeding. And I quickly became, I'm going to say, obsessed with it. And so it's so nice to kind of meet the folks behind the voices. I'm a big fan. And I'm not a detail person, so I'm really nervous and curious to see how it's going to go today. So thanks for having me.
Aw, thank you. I feel like you have been cramming for this. Like, literally, your baby's only 8 months old, and here you are. You've had to listen, catch up 100 episodes. That's a lot.
I'm using baby brain as an excuse already.
No pressure, no pressure. And we also have Rob with us, our editor, podcast producer, communications coordinator, and maybe teller of the right answers sometimes. Or
I don't know about that.
It's a good thing he's not. It's a good thing he's not playing. We think we'd all lose.
Maybe. I'm with Kristy. I'm not a detail-oriented person either. I was thinking about this as I was preparing for today. I think every week it usually takes me 3 or 4 hours to edit the podcast, which means that this podcast I've sunk 400 hours into this podcast. So I don't even think I've done stuff that I like 400 hours in my life. So
What, the podcast doesn't count as stuff you like?
well, no, of course it is. No, I love the podcast. Exactly. I like it. I love it. I'm just saying. Congratulations.
Wow, we appreciate all the hours you've put in. That's probably double what I've put in. So I I appreciate that.
And
It's been so fun.
it has been. It really has been an amazing experience being involved in it. And it's funny. I was like Nika. I went back and listened to that first episode, and it's so fun to listen to because really at that point nobody really had an idea what the podcast was going to be. Here it is. It's evolved into what it is today. And I think that, I think it has a really big impact on a lot of people. So great job, everybody all around. And thanks for allowing me to participate in today's episode.
Okay, Ishita, why don't you tell us what we're doing today?
All right. So we are going to be playing kind of like a game show style game. I would compare it to Jeopardy, but a little bit of different rules. So I can outline kind of the way that this game is formatted first. So we're going to have two, like I would say, 4 levels, but kind of 2 rounds. So the first level is level 100 and 200, and that's where Emily and Kristy will be competing with one another. And we have the level 300 and 400, which is the second round, where Nika and Shawn will be competing with one another. So those are our 2 rounds, and we have 5 categories. So we have the category of Name That Co-Host. So Clement will be reading out questions for you, where the question in the question you need to name the co-hosts that were in that episode. Second one is Name That Guest. And I will say, you don't have to get the number in these ones, but if you can, bonus points in my heart, because that just makes me feel great.
The number of the episode?
If you want to, you can.
Will there be
Boy.
sound clips of the co-host voices?
No.
Unfortunately not. We did not prepare for that.
No, but I think I did pretty either well-known or ones that I hope everyone will get.
We're going in
again,
blind, people. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's for that. And then the second one is Name That Guest. So in that one, you'll get like a description of the episode and of the guest, and you need to guess the guest that we're talking about in that one. And then we have Name That Episode. And this one, you'll be getting a brief description of the episode itself. You don't need to name the actual, like what the episode was titled, just the topic. Yeah, just the topic will be good. So if you can name the general topic of what we talked about in that episode, you will get the points for that one. And then we have episode description. So we have quoted some parts of the description that has been written out in the actual podcast episodes. Clement will read that out, and you need to guess which episode that is from. And this one, you do need to give the actual title of the episode. So,
no.
Okay. I feel ready.
Nice.
And then the last one is buzzwords. So I would say buzzwords / phrases. So these are phrases or words that we thought were really funny and taken out of context from the episodes. So you need to guess which episode that one's from. And I would say if you can also guess the general topic of this one, that's fine too. But if you can get the actual topic, the episode name, again, bonus points in my heart, because that would be great. So those are our 5 topics. So when you are playing, you get the chance to choose which topic and whether you want to go for level 100 and 200 for Emily and Kristy. And then for Shawn and Nika, you can choose between 300 and 400. And the way that we're going to take turns here is that we're going to flip a coin, and the winner will go first. And then they'll get the chance to answer the question. If they don't get it, the person can try that same question and steal the points. Otherwise, we'll go based on turn. So one person will go first, one person will go second, and then alternate until we're done with the round.
Okay, ready.
I have to say, I've heard Shawn is very, very competitive with
she
travel and everything else. Emily, I know nothing about you, and I'm really curious and feeling a little, really, really nervous.
Maybe you'll learn. I'm not as competitive as Shawn.
Okay.
Almost nobody is as competitive.
Almost nobody's as- yeah, I was gonna
except Nika. I think
Except
Nika
Nika.
might be.
Oh, yeah.
This will
And-
be interesting.
I can be, depends on the thing, but today I'm not competing, so I don't have to be.
Yeah, I think you guys will do great. I'm excited just to hear how it goes.
Okay.
Great. So Clement's going to be our game show host.
Woohoo.
Yes, I will. And so we are going to, Rob, do you have a coin by any chance?
Okay. The prop master. I have my.
Prop master has the coin.
I have the coin.
Okay, so let's go ahead with Emily and Kristy, who will begin the first round of this contest. And let's have Kristy pick heads or tails, and we will go from there.
Tails, please.
All right, here we go. Heads.
Heads it is! So Emily will get the first pick.
Okay.
And once again, your categories are name that co-host, name the guest, name the episode descriptions, or buzzwords. And you get to pick from 100 or 200 point value.
Okay, I'll do name the episode for 200. Go big.
In this episode, Shawn and co-hosts Kaya and Keisha talk about their sweet, funny, and sometimes awkward moments while flirting with their significant others.
Let's talk about dating.
Good job. And
Is there a sound effect I could do?
for some virtual bonus points, the episode number was...
Okay, wait. We started it it was in February, and we started the podcast the June before. So that would mean how many weeks are there in a month?
4.
A lot of quick math here.
40, 35.
You can give a ballpark. Oh, 35. Good
35.
job. She gets the
Whoa,
bonus
way to
point.
go, Emily.
Oh, goodness. Well done, Emily.
All right,
That was
Kristy, the bar has been
impressive.
That's
set.
impressive. That's very impressive.
Thank you. I'm trying hard. We'll see how it goes from here.
All right. Okay, Kristy, your turn to go ahead and pick a category.
Okay, I'm going to ask for name that episode topic again. And let's just go with Little 100, please.
In this episode, Shawn and co-hosts Ishita and Lena interview a wonderful comedian and actor who talks about his experiences of performing improv.
Name that episode. So I'm trying to remember the name
Yes.
of the episode. I have no idea. The episode. I'm not
What
a
was the
detailed
number?
person. You remember, Emily?
I remember.
Really? Uh-oh.
I
I'm gonna
don't
guess
wanna-
Mike. Mike.
Oh,
That is incorrect, unfortunately, which means Emily gets to have a shot at it.
let's meet Dougie.
That is correct.
Yes, Dougie's great.
And that would have come out in early August, which might have been how many weeks in a year?
We do usually.
Okay, let's say 45, episode 45.
The correct number was 57, but
Oh, way off. Okay.
All right.
You got it.
She came out in July.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, Emily, since you are ahead in points, well, actually, that's not true. We're alternating anyway, so it doesn't matter. But now you get to pick the category again.
Okay, so we've done all of our ones for the
Name the episode.
in the episode. Let's do buzzwords
Ooh, okay.
for 100.
How do you do your math homework?
That is the phrase.
That is the phrase.
that was spoken in this episode.
In a
And
How
I
do
have
you
to say the title.
How do you do your
Yes.
math
Yeah.
homework? I don't know
Yes.
that.
Okay, I have 2 guesses. I'm going to say, well,
You only get one first, and then
Okay,
if
and then it goes
Kristy
to
gets it
you.
wrong, then you get your second guess.
I'm going to share my thoughts. I don't know if we did a specific episode about math, but we definitely did an episode about going back to school. And
Okay.
going to school with a guide dog was a topic. So maybe it's around there.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Oh.
Kristy gets to steal. That's hard. I don't
You know,
even know
I'm
the
taking
answer.
a guess here.
Uh-huh.
Did that come up in the What is Braille episode?
No, it did not.
Oh, this was
So Emily,
100.
apparently everybody's standard for 100 is very different.
Yeah.
So Emily gets it again.
Can you please repeat the question?
Okay, so this is buzzwords or catchphrases for 100 points. And the phrase is, how do you do your math homework?
Can I give a hint? Like a
Yeah.
my hint? Okay.
I think we need a hint.
Okay, it's a part of a series
It's a
that we did. I'd say you don't need to say which one.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay, now I know. But that is like tone needs to be in there. Like
What's the tone, Shawn? Do you want to say it in the tone?
What is the tone?
the tone is, how do you do math homework?
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. If I don't ask the question with the
If
same
I'm
intonation.
right, I don't know that I'm right, but that's
It's still
what I
not coming
think.
to my mind. But
Okay,
I
well,
have
think
an
about
idea.
think about the kind of statement this is.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like someone was saying something like, "Who?"
Someone was not saying something.
No
somebody
no more hints. I think I know what it is. No more hints for Emily.
Okay. Okay, Emily, you get one more guess.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna shot in the dark. It's something about someone putting limitations on someone, but I know that's not a title, so
That is
I'm gonna say,
incorrect.
I don't know.
So Kristy gets to go for it.
Was it Ask Abby?
Yes, it was episode 29, Ask
It was
Abby,
that
volume
thing, right?
3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great
okay.
dreams. Yes.
Good job.
These
I was
questions are great.
Oh,
Nice.
Kristy.
That's so funny. I was
Awesome.
thinking ableism. So there we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
you can do math? What?
Hence, context is important.
Yeah.
The tone helped there.
Even though I
Even
got it
though I
wrong.
didn't know the answer. Okay, I think I'm gonna just copy Emily and go with buzzwords.
Buzzwords again?
Yes,
Okay.
please. For one. Oh wait, now I have to go 200.
You have to go 200.
You have to go 200.
Okay.
I am sounding completely narcissistic here.
Okay, Shawn is jumping up and down. I wonder if Shawn knows the answer.
I know who said it, but I couldn't
think
think of which
Yeah.
episode.
I think it was it Nika who said this? The episode, oh goodness. You've been on so many. Is there, can I also ask for a hint?
I'll say this. It's relatively recent.
Yeah.
That's your hint.
Come on, Kristy, you can do it.
No. Something about fashion?
Ooh, not quite. Emily,
Okay,
do you have a
Emily's
guess?
turn.
These ones are really tough buzzwords. Okay, it's Nika. It was recent. Let's see. The episode with Brian.
No.
Wrong.
Okay, hint.
Also incorrect.
Hint. Yeah, we need a hint.
Something to do with kids.
Was it the episode on babysitting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
That's it.
It was episode 92. Let's talk about babysitting.
92. Okay, there we go.
Good one.
Good one.
That's not easy.
No. Okay, let's do name the guest for 200, please. I was better off there.
Name that guest for 200 points. In this episode, the guest, a talented Paralympic athlete, talks about their experience on the ski slopes as a visually impaired athlete.
Let's meet Jessica.
New.
Oh no.
Sorry, that is
Oh.
incorrect.
I remember the
You have
episode.
every word in the title right except for the name of the guest.
You know they all start with "Let's meet," right?
This is where my lack of detail orientation is a detriment. I remember the episode. Was it Let's Meet Kurt?
Oh, you're
Nope,
close-ish.
you're getting close though.
Kirk? No, sorry. Emily's turn.
More than one letter off.
Oh.
Yeah. It starts
that's right.
with a C. I feel like it's hint time. They both guessed once.
it doesn't.
No, it starts with
It starts with
an M.
it has
Let's meet
something to do
Mark.
with my
Oh.
my laptop.
Mac?
What?
Mac. Let's meet
Oh,
Mac.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good hint
That's a
there,
great
Clement.
hint.
That was like, I don't know. Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Okay.
You weren't close. You weren't close
That
with
mean
Kurt.
if it was easy, if it was easy,
Close.
that means it was a bad hint. So
What?
that, like,
Jessica was a Paralympian.
No, Jessica is somebody
she
else.
skis, but she's not a Paralympian.
Oh.
What Jessica skis? Jessica is the person, Miss
the trainer.
British Columbia, who
Oh,
started the fitness
Oh.
program.
Sorry.
So many names. Okay. Okay.
All right, it's Kristy's pick.
Kristy's pick.
So did Emily get the points for that?
Yes.
That generous hint.
It was
Yeah.
it was a.
That was a pretty bad. I am not. Yeah.
I'll accept them, but I would
No.
also accept them.
We need a judgment on that. Or do you want me to give her
I
half
kinda
the
think
points?
Ishita, do you want to make a judgment?
She
on
was
that
gonna
one?
say Mark. That's kind of what she said, and then you said my laptop, which is
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Pretty much.
I could
Ishita,
accept
you're the-
100. I would accept 100. I can bargain here.
Because right now,
You can
okay.
negotiate for half.
Let me say,
Okay,
so right
100.
now, currently, we're tied. Everybody's
Ooh,
tied.
so it matters.
So this
so it
is.
does matter.
I would say I would give it half because
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That was a pretty giveaway of a hint.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll,
I think
we'll go with
that's
half.
fair.
Okay.
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 So Emily gets
All right.
100 points for that one. All
All
right,
right.
Kristy.
Okay, the description one for 100, please.
For 100 episode description quotes, the quote is, what are the differences between iOS and Android, and how do blind people use cell phones when they are blind?
Again, I remember the episode.
I'll give you.
Accessible.
They all start with
accessibility.
let's talk about.
Let's talk about accessibility.
No, not quite.
Mm-mm.
It's a little too broad.
Okay.
Emily.
Let's talk about iOS versus Android, or Android versus iOS. One of those orders.
Yeah.
I love how you tried to sneak two guesses in there, Emily. That's awesome.
Come on.
It's the same thing.
Okay, but
The correct answer is episode 31. Let's talk about iOS and
Oh, I
Android.
should have guessed the episode number. Shoot.
Oh, wait a
So
minute. Do we need
Emily
another
gets-
judgment? Wait, she said versus. She didn't say and.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ah,
I think it's fair.
I would give it.
I think it's okay.
Sorry,
We're
I'm
not
Team
gonna.
Kristy.
No one's gonna get the exact title. I feel
No.
like.
All right,
Yeah,
just
that
I think
checking.
that's good enough.
All right.
All right, Emily, you have the points, and you also
Oh.
have the pick.
Let's do description again for 200, please. I'm nervous.
Level 200 for descriptions. Aside from the awesomeness of helping an organization accomplish its given mission, from building new skills to paving the way for the possibility of future job opportunities, is the quote.
Who writes these descriptions? Okay. I feel like job opportunities was a big part of what I should be thinking about. Okay.
And the
Let's-
health thing, I will say too.
helping.
Job opportunities kind of. those two.
Okay, yes. The guest was Leah.
But we're talking about episode descriptions.
Yes, I know. I'm
Right.
thinking out loud. I'm thinking out
Yes.
loud. Okay. It was about, let's talk about employment.
Ah, you're so close.
Okay, Kristy gets to steal.
Let's talk about career planning.
Close again,
Ooh, close.
but not quite. Helping is a big word, Emily.
Yeah.
Let's
back to
talk
you.
about,
I can give a hint if you'd like, if it's a little.
yeah, I think it's hint time, right?
Okay, after two guesses. So I would say focus on that can lead to opportunities. It's kind of like before the job opportunity, and yeah. I don't know if
Let's
that's a
talk
good hint, but-
about, volunteering.
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well
Well
done.
done.
Is that it?
Yes,
That was
it was
Okay.
episode 45. Let's talk about
Oh.
volunteering.
That was a
Wow.
tough one.
I don't even remember that episode.
Ron, you were the one that pitched it to us.
Was Leah in it?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. That's
I was
why.
thinking the job one that we put
Yeah.
out, the one
Yeah.
about.
Right.
I-
That's what threw me off. I do remember volunteering. Yes. Okay.
Kristy, you have the board.
Let's go with name that co-host. 100, please. I'm staying humble.
Name the co-host in episode 77. Let's talk about community.
I gotta say that's really hard because when I was just scrolling quickly through to like look at all the episodes, I came across that one and I can't remember what it is. So I'm just saying. Glad this isn't my question.
Yours will be harder.
So this is co-host, hey?
Yeah, name the
I'm gonna
co-host.
guess Ishita.
So co-hosts.
It's
the word.
There's
There's
more
multiple.
than one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is Ishita one? Can I get partial points?
No, you do not.
Oh.
Too bad. Emily, do you have a guess?
Let's
Uh,
say Ishita and Nika.
They already said
You-
Ishita wasn't one.
Ishita is not. So you have one right. Nika was one of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
warmer.
can I guess, was it Colby and
Yes.
Nika?
Yes. You're half right. Let's see if
Half
Emily
right.
can round it off. There's two
Colby,
more.
Nika,
Oh, two more.
and Clement.
Wrong.
I'm going odds here.
Okay, tell us.
So, in episode 77, let's talk about community. Our co-hosts were Nika, Colby, John, and Lena.
And what were we
about
talking
in that
I need
about?
to go back.
We were-
Community.
Nika will remember. She's the expert.
What about community though? Like,
Like our first time being involved in like the blind community. Like
oh, that
Yeah.
community. Okay. That was
Ah, community.
I think Kristy deserves like half.
partial half point.
Yeah, I think
I'd
so.
give 50
I'll
points.
take 50.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's great.
Awesome. I think it's Emily's pick.
Emily has the board.
Okay, let's do name the guest for 200.
In this episode, a guest comes on the Limitless podcast to talk about her experience as a student at a school for the blind.
Oh, Lily.
That's an easy
let's,
one.
Let's meet Lily.
Yes. That
Okay,
is
we're
correct.
100.
Well done, Emily. Well done.
Thank you.
Episode
thank you.
81, let's meet Lily. Kristy, you have the board again.
Okay, what I think I'm gonna go with co-host again. Is there two? I guess it's 200 that's
There
left.
is, yes.
Okay, I'll do that, please.
Okay, so name the co-host for 200 points. Name the co-host in the ableism series.
That was one of my first episodes back at probably about 2 a.m. with a crying baby in October. One of my first. Oh, I'm thinking that Nika was also co-hosting that episode,
Yes. Who was the second one? Just throw a shout out in the dark if you don't know.
and Clement.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, nice.
Well done.
Good job.
That was one of my favorites, actually, though, that series.
Yeah,
Awesome.
those were good.
I actually think we're done.
Woohoo.
All right.
Good
So
game.
Good work.
What's the
Okay.
score for round one, Rob?
Okay, just putting my math skills to work here.
How do you
Which
do
Which
math?
episode, Rob? Which episode?
How do you do your math homework?
That's right. It's going to be the new catchphrase for this episode. Okay, the totals are Kristy 450
Woohoo.
and Emily 800.
What?
Wow.
Well done, Emily. Good
Aw,
game.
well
good
done,
game.
both.
Good
you.
game. Good
Both
game.
did great. Good job.
That was so fun.
Okay, well, you can stick around and watch Nika and I go at it.
I feel like
Definitely.
okay. So, Shawn and Nika, over to you. Let's get the competitive, most competitive individuals I know at Blind Beginnings, anyway.
oh no.
And you guys
luck.
have the same rules apply. 5 categories, and you can pick between 300 points or 400 points. Once again, the categories are name the co-host / co-hosts, name the guest, name the episode, episode description quotes, and buzzwords or catchphrases.
Okay.
So we're going to have our prop master, Mr. Minot, flip the coin again. And Nika, why don't you tell us which one you want?
Tails.
It is tails.
Ah,
Oh.
All right. Oh, Sean's already getting fired up. All right. Nika, you get to pick the board first.
Okay, co-hosts for 300.
The hardest one.
I'm more comfortable with that than anything else.
For 300, name the co-hosts. Name the co-hosts in in episode 49. Let's talk about culture and disability.
culture and disability. So that would be you, Clement. That would be Ginny. That would
Yes.
be Jugad.
Yes.
That would be myself.
Oh, you have one more you forgot.
So close.
I get to say.
Yes. Shawn does get to say.
Well, it's all of those and Ishita.
Good job, Shawn.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
Nika
happens?
offended. I don't know. I feel like Nika deserved because she got 4 out of 5.
Mhm.
So how do we want to divide the points on that?
Did we
one?
do like 100 for Shawn, 200 for me?
I don't know. This is high level. This is. I don't know.
I feel like with high level, you either get all the points or you don't.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oof.
Sweet.
Sorry, Nika.
Thanks, Nika. You helped me
Shawn
out
there.
gets, Shawn
Oh,
gets to start,
good
'Cause I
buzzing,
wouldn't have
Nika.
If
and
you had
Shawn
said
is inside like. That's Shawn's internal monologue.
That's the beauty
Okay.
of the steal. That's the beauty
Yes.
of the steal.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
it
like the
is.
steal. Okay, it's my pick.
Everything. Yes, it is your pick.
I'm gonna go guests for 300.
So on this episode, the guest shares their love for self-care, skincare, and fashion. Name the guest.
Is it a new Pala?
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
We got that episode. I think I got the number wrong on the last one, but this one was episode 57. Let's meet Anu. I think I mixed the
Anu.
number.
Yay.
But let's meet Anu. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Great job, Shawn.
Thank you.
Nika gets the board again.
Okay, I'm gonna try and redeem myself. Co-hosts for 400.
Yeah, you could do it.
Name the co-host in episode 4 called Howdy Who.
What?
What was it called?
The episode was called Harry Who.
Oh, Harry.
Harry.
Clement, Keisha, and Ginny.
I
Not
think that's
White.
right.
no.
No?
Name the co-host.
Oh, that's so tricky though.
That's why it's a $400 question.
Oh, $400. All right.
Oh, okay.
400.
I
points.
will let
400
Nika re-guess
Yeah.
because she knows.
The co-host in this one.
The co-host,
Oh, I guess
not
Ginny,
the guest.
I guess was Ginny considered a guest on that? Okay. So Keisha and Clement.
No.
Incorrect.
Mm-mm. I think Ginny was the co-host
Yes.
Yeah.
because we were interviewing
We were interviewing
Clement
the
and
hosts
Keisha
of
about the Harry
yes.
Potter book club.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, I
This
didn't-
is a-
Nika, that one hurts. I feel
Yeah.
for you there.
small technicality.
That's why it's a hard question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Okay.
is it's my pick?
Yes.
I'm gonna try buzzwords for 300.
ooh.
Okay. 300 points for buzzwords. DJ Spacebar.
Oh. Well, that's Owen. But Owen was only in one episode, and that was the first episode. But we could have talked about him in other episodes.
Oh no.
Mhm.
There it is. That's the question.
I'm gonna say the episode 1.
That is
Oh.
incorrect.
Really?
Okay.
Nika, you get a
Nika,
stab
can
at it.
steal.
I don't know. I'm gonna explain myself. I'm gonna say the Flash Mob Revisited because he was the
Oh.
lead it.
That
You
is
got it.
correct.
Got it.
That is
Nice.
Nice
Great
job,
job.
Nika.
Oh,
So
Right.
Owen's DJ name is DJ Spacebar.
Yeah,
Well,
that was that's a Blind Beginnings joke from a long time ago.
Oh,
That's what we called him during the flash mob because he had to
He
like
just had to
pause
hit space to
and press the
pause and
space bar
restart.
to pause and
Oh.
restart.
While he
and
was
so-
while we were practicing.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Spacebar.
There was a lot of stopping and starting in the
Yeah.
practicing of the flash mob. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, it's Nika's pick.
Episode title for 400.
In this episode, Shawn and co-host Ishita interview a young youth leader on his favorite sport and what his experience is like as a player with a visual impairment.
Let's talk about cricket.
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Well done.
Oh yeah, good one.
Nika is back in the game.
Great job. That one was a God.
That was a 400 level?
Yes.
Shocking. Okay. Okay, my pick.
Yes.
I gotta get some points here. Okay, I'm gonna go name the guest for 400.
In this episode, the guest, who is a very talented singer/songwriter, talks about everything from his first public performance to how his being visually impaired impacted his music career.
Oh darn. I knew it.
You know this, Shawn.
I
You
know,
this.
and I've been like racking my brain to remember his name this whole entire hour.
You know it.
This is, I think, the only one that doesn't start with the typical beginnings of each episode. So,
but I just have to name the co-host or the guest.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
what's
this,
his
Shawn.
name?
You know this.
Come on, Shawn.
I know it. It's like Johnny or something.
No.
He's from Georgia. What the heck is his name?
No, he's not.
It's
That's
not.
your hint. He's not from Georgia. Nika, who is it?
I know this. Juggy Singh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
that
It
musician.
was like
I was thinking Joey Stuckey.
Joey
Stuckey.
Stuckey. That's who
Oh
I
my
was
gosh.
thinking too.
Yeah,
Okay, I
I-
wouldn't have gotten that anyways. That's okay. Okay, I forgot about Juggy. That was a while ago.
This is episode 5, so really
Episode
Yes.
5, right? Okay.
Oh, I
No.
did say episode 5 earlier. Yay.
Right.
Sorry, was that a 400 or a 300?
It was a
That was a
400.
Oh, well,
I think
okay.
I just got my
Wow.
butt kicked here.
Do we
Okay.
want a points update?
Yes,
I
let's get a
Oh,
points
yeah,
update.
we need one.
It's a tie game.
Really?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no,
I'm
wait,
s-
hold on, wait. Well, hold on, I gotta do something.
No, it
Hold
was
on.
Shawn. And I have 11.
3 and 6 carry the 2. Is...
How do you
How do
do
you do
your
your math
math?
homework?
Okay, well, it's
Nika's been keeping
That-
score. What is it, Nika?
hold-
You have and I have 1100. If
yeah,
I'm
that's right. Nika's in the lead.
I have how much?
Lord. You have
1,000.
Yeah.
1,000. Oh, we're
Oh,
100
very
apart.
close.
Okay.
Very close.
We got-
Okay.
okay. I got this.
Nika gets
Except I don't got this because
the
it's Nika's turn.
You got this.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, not buzzwords. Episode description for 300, or is that taken?
for episode description quotes. It's all about the importance of family, with some side dishes of laughter and community.
Aye, vey.
Oy vey, actually.
Well, Persians say aye, vey. Oh, let's talk about siblings.
Oh, you're so close. But it's another exceptional episode that doesn't start with, well, all the episodes are exceptional, but it's the one of the episodes that doesn't start with let's talk about.
Hmm.
Oh, can you read the phrase again?
It's all about the importance of family, with some side dishes of laughter and community. Hint, this was also an
Ooh.
early one.
Is it meet our summer students talking
Nope.
about summer camp?
Nope.
Can you read it one more time?
It's all about family, with some side dishes of laughter and community.
Let's talk about Thanksgiving.
I already said it didn't start with let's talk about.
I don't know. Thanksgiving something. Thanksgiving the turkeys ran.
Why we're thankful to be blind? I think we didn't release.
We never did
one.
that
Well,
episode.
side dishes made me think of like things.
Or
No,
the
I said-
Christmas episode.
Remember what did I say you were close with? When
Family.
your first your first guess?
siblings. You said
Yes.
siblings.
Yes.
So
Oh, I have
So-
another guess, but I guess it's Sean's turn.
Sean's turn.
it's okay. I give up. I don't know.
Our special holiday episode.
Okay.
The episode was episode 18, Thankful for Siblings.
Oh,
So it's just the title that was off.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's tricky.
Yeah.
Is that partial points for Nika?
I feel
I
like
think
it
that's
should
fair,
be.
though.
Yeah.
We can give her
She
the point
got
for
that it
one,
was the
sure.
siblings episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait. so
300
how many-
points for Nika.
No,
how many-
Or are we doing partial? I thought we said earlier for
150.
this level we were not doing any.
Oh, you're right.
Raising
Oh,
the
right.
state.
Oh no.
Oh.
Nobody. Oh, we
Zero.
need a judgment now.
I don't know then. You're right. It was supposed to be.
It was supposed to be all or nothing.
It's neck and neck. I think no one should get the points then, because I'm losing. But I feel like that's fair.
I think that's fair too.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Think we have
400 buzzwords for 400. then.
Buzzwords for 400 points. I remember biting a kid.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I may have put
Wow.
that one in just for my amusement.
I remember biting a kid.
It's a good thing we're not saying who said it.
I feel like it would have been the babysitting episode, but I kind of feel like it wouldn't since we already took a quote from that one. But
Yeah, we did.
okay, I'm gonna get.
In
It
what
could-
kind of context would someone have occasion to bite a kid?
That's the
in-
question.
in kindergarten or but who would say that too? Okay, I'm was it the siblings episode?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Really?
Good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job, Shawn.
It was a sibling who said it, not
Yes.
one of our co-hosts.
Okay, cool. None of our co-hosts would
And
be
they're-
so
Yeah, I was gonna say,
uncivilized.
I don't know if any of our co-hosts are that bloodthirsty. But,
Oh,
that's
I got
hilarious.
it. Whew. Thank you.
Nice,
Okay.
nice one, Shawn.
Great
Okay.
job.
All right,
Back in the
Nika,
game.
It is back to you, and I believe you have the last question.
Oh,
And how many points is that question?
400 points.
Oh,
We tied, so either I lose or we tie.
Ooh.
great.
then there needs to be a tiebreaker.
No, Anika, I think you win if you get
You'll
this one.
win
if it's
if
a
you get it
400.
right.
Get it.
Oh, right.
Because I'm 300 points ahead right now.
Oh, wow, pressure.
Oh,
Wow. No pressure,
dang.
Nika.
All right, level 400 for episode descriptions. Signaling a new independence and a new host of mobility options, but the process itself can be very involved and complicated than you may think.
Let's talk about getting a guide dog.
Bam! She gets the
Wow.
points.
Oh, good
Nice
job.
job. Wow.
Yoo-hoo.
And we have a winner.
Congratulations.
Good job, Nika.
Great
That was
job.
close.
Good job. That was very, very close.
Oh, my family, my there's my narcissism again.
I'd like to thank Joey Stuckey.
Oh, that was so fun. Thanks, you guys.
Okay.
Great game. Great questions. Well,
Any more thoughts?
I don't know. Here's to the next 100 episodes.
Yeah, what's
Fun.
upcoming
Kind
for
of
the
going-
next 100?
That was
What
fun,
can
like go
we-
like blind beginnings, limitless through the ages.
Thank you so much, Kristy and Emily, for being brave contestants today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, this was super fun. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, you'll have to come back and maybe we'll do the same for our 200th episode.
I'll be
And
studying.
And thank you, Ishita, Clement, and Nika for being here and helping to plan this game for us today.
No
Yeah,
problem. It
this
was a
was
pleasure.
fun.
Lots of
super
fun.
fun.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's crazy to think we have so much material that we can actually come up with a game show for this thing.
I know.
But it's awesome.
It's going to become like a summer camp activity. I feel like we can play
Oh,
Limitless
yeah.
Trivia.
Limitless Kahoot. Limitless
Nice.
Kahoot.
There you go.
Add in the blogs too to make it harder.
Yeah. And thank you, Rob, for your hours and hours of editing
For your
and-
400 hours plus.
and your
of-
math skills
and your-
today.
It is
Coin flipping.
it's my pleasure. Thanks everybody, and great job.
All right. You've been listening to Limitless, the Blind Beginnings podcast. If you have a question, a comment, a future topic request, please send us an email to limitless@blindbeginnings.ca. Please share our podcast with your friends, like, subscribe, leave us a rating, and join us next time.
This podcast has been brought to you by Blind Beginnings, an organization based in Vancouver, Canada, that supports children and youth who are blind or partially sighted, along with their families. Music for this podcast is composed by Sean Bishop and Clement Chow. Production and audio editing by Rob Minot. For more information about Blind Beginnings and the work it does to support children and youth who are blind and partially sighted, along with their families, visit us on the web at www.blindbeginnings.ca, and also remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.